everyone is doing. Just a second. Just a second. Hello, good evening, all. Yeah. So let's start the remaining part. You will get the certification after this session. Okay, so after 8 you can download your certifications. Okay, from the description. I will share my screen. So let's start and let's complete the remaining C++ parts. Okay. Good evening, everyone. So without being late, let's start. I will share my screen. Okay. Good evening, everyone. So is my voice clearly audible and is my screen visible? Yes, everyone. Can I get a confirmation, everyone? Is my screen visible clearly? Is my voice audible clearly? Please respond. Okay. Okay. Good evening, everyone. Okay. So let's start. Okay. So in the previous, okay, fine. I will start. So in the previous, day two, yesterday we have completed with the switch statement. So someone asked the revision of switch statement. So I will just quickly explain this and we will move further. So this is the code. So, this whole code and this ppt will be available to you in the description. So after this session you can check. So I have provided this ppt. In this ppt, in this particular slide, setting up environment, here there is a document, right? This document is nothing but this same document. So in this document, total installation steps and all the code which I have explained, all the code is being written in this particular document. So you can go through that. Mm, yeah. This is the switch statement. Okay. So here what if we have more conditions, instead of using if so else if conditions, instead of using that many else if conditions, we can use switch case. So this is also like similar to if else. It can handle multiple conditions. So how it will work means, see, inside the switch we have to give any value. Okay, this is the syntax. So inside switch we have to give any value or expression. You can give some expression also, like 3 into 4, like this. You can give some expression also. So 3 into 4, that will be 12. So it will match this 12 with the case statements. Here if you see, we don't have 12. We don't have 12 case here, so it will run as invalid day. Okay, like that. So here I am providing day. So I will run once. See, we will get invalid day because inside the switch we got the value as 12. So it will first match with this case statement. 12 is not equal to 0, so it doesn't execute this case. Then it will go to this 1 is not equal to 12, it doesn't execute it. So like that, it will check all the cases. Wherever the case is matching, it will print that. So case 6, till case 6 it will check. So if all the cases are not matching, then it will execute this default. So as you can check, we got invalid day. Okay, so instead of 3 into 4, if I give 1, so 1 means 1, it will check with this particular first case. Okay, it is not matching. 1 is not equal to 0. Then it will check, it will compare with this. So 1 is equal to 1. So it is Monday. We will get onto the screen. It is Monday. Then it will break out of the loop. Okay. So break. So if whenever you write the break statement, what it will do means it will come out of that particular block. Block is nothing but this curly brace. So here block is getting started at the 9th line, and here block is ended. Okay, so it will come out of this. If any statements here, if any cout statements, it will execute that. So we don't have any statements after this block, so it will come out and it will exit. Okay, so here we will get as it is Monday. Okay, see, it is Monday. So like this, instead of if we have more number of conditions, instead of using if else if, instead of using that, you can use switch case. So the code will be organized, efficient, so easily understandable. How many cases you want, you can keep. The code will be organized. So instead of using if else brackets and all, you can use switch case. So if more conditions are there. Okay, so this is the if switch statement. Okay, so this also comes under conditional statement. So if else, and if else if, and switch case. Okay, so these all comes under conditional statements. Okay, one more is ternary operator. Okay, ternary operator, this is a operator, just like plus minus. Okay, plus minus, we have seen assignment operators, arithmetic operators, comparison operators. So similarly we have ternary operator. What is ternary operator means? Ternary operator is a combination of question mark and colon. So we have seen if else. So that particular if else we can write in just one line, in a shortcut one line, with the help of this ternary operator. You can say this ternary operator as a short if else form. Okay, so if I will write something here. Suppose let int x equal to 10, int x equal to 10. So if x equal to 10, then I will print as x value is 10. Okay, I'm writing normal if else. I will convert it into one line and I will show you. Cout x is not equal to 10. Okay, so like this is the if statement, if else statements. So this if else statements I will write in a one line. Okay, so you know the output will be x value is 10, because x is 10. So it will match with this particular if statement. Condition is true, so double equal to, not triple equal to. Condition is true, so we will get the output as x value is 10. So if you want, I will show the output. See, x value is 10 because it is matching with this if condition. So this whole thing I will write in one line with the help of ternary operator. Okay, so how we can write means, so syntax is condition, question mark, then true block, colon, false block. Okay, so what is a true block? This is a true block. If the condition comes true, this will be the output. Else is nothing but a false block. If the condition is false, if this if condition is false, then this will be executed, right? So like this we have to write ternary operator, like if else in one line shortcut. So question mark and colon or no, or combinedly known as ternary operators. So I will write here. So I will first take let int x equal to 10. Okay, just a second. hmm. ja. X equal to 10, question mark, then I will print as x is equal to 10. In the else case, I will print as x is not equal to 10. Okay, so like this I will print. Okay, let's check the output. Return 0. I will add return 0. Okay, so in one line I have written the whole if else. So let's check. Just a second. So I have added a see. This is the syntax of writing. uh, okay, for example, if you check this, okay, finding the maximum number. Here what we are doing means x greater than y, then x will be get assigned to a variable. For suppose I will take two values here. Okay, so I will give the condition as if x greater than y, then x will be maximum value, else y will be maximum value. So I will create a variable here, so string or integer. Okay, integer max val equal to. Okay, so this is the ternary operator, condition question mark, then you can print, you can assign, you can give something. So if x is greater than y, the x value, that is 10, will get assigned to the max value. Okay, we will print the max value and we will check max value. Okay. mm, Error if oh sorry, so no need of if, you can directly give the condition like this. Okay. Okay, so we got 20 because x greater than y, condition is false. So after the colon there will be a false block, right? Okay, there will be false block. Okay, so this will be executed. Okay, so the same previous one also I will execute and I will show. Mm, okay, the previous example. X equal to 10 is our condition, then question mark, then we will print as it is equal to 10. Okay, in the else case I will print as it is not equal to 10. Okay, let's check now. See, okay, we got it is equal to 10. If I write here 9, then we will get the else block, that is after the colon there is an else block. So all these things, here we have almost 9 lines of code. This all we have written in a single line with the help of ternary operator. Okay, so this is also a conditional operator. Okay, ternary operator is a conditional operator. Okay, so with this we have so these are the um, different conditional operators. So more I will show two more examples, then we will go to the um, uh, looping statement. Okay, um, first let's see finding the even and odd number. Okay, with the help of if else. So how we can find the even and odd number? Even number, how we can find the even number? We oops concept is also there in this document. Okay, below we have oops concept. Okay, so after this we will discuss that. Okay, so how to find a even number? What is an even number? Actually, even number is a number which will be which will be divisible by 2. Okay, on dividing with 2 we will get the remainder as 0, right? How to find out the remainder? What is the operator to find out the remainder? With normal division operator it will give the quotient, but we want remainder, so we can use modulo division operator. So what we can do means, so you can directly take one number and let's find whether it is an even number or odd number. Okay, latest version already discussed, right? In the first class. Okay, so here is a number. Okay, you can take x or you can like this. Okay, wait, then I will write a if more x modulo division of 2 equal to 0. Okay, if on dividing number, if on dividing number with 2, if we get the remainder as 0, then it means it is a even number. Okay, num is a even number, I am printing like this. Okay, in the else case, cout num is a odd number. Okay, so if the remainder is 0 on dividing with 2, then it is an even number, else it is an odd number. So like this you can write any logic, any coding question, you can solve it like this. 10 is a even number, num is 10. So if you divide 10 with 2, then the remainder will be 0, right? The remainder will be 0. So 2 5s are 10, it is dividing totally, so the remainder will be 0. Okay. Okay, so like this you can, and instead of directly taking this number, let's take some input value from the user. How you can take some input value from the user? With this help of cin. Okay, cin object, you can take the input value from this user. So let's do that. So I will write a print statement, enter a number here. Okay, and I will take some number from the user. I want to store that particular number, entering number into num variable. Okay, okay, we entering number we will take into a num variable. Okay, done. See, um sorry, num is not declared, so I will declare here, then I will take that value from the user. Num was not declared in this scope, sorry, int. Okay, like this you can take some value from the user as an input. So I am entering 6 here. See, 6 is a even number. Similarly, I will give some odd number here. So I am giving 5. We got 5 is a odd number. So like this you can write code. You can think the logic and you can implement. Next, positive, finding the positive or a negative number. Okay, so positive or a negative number, or whether it is 0 or not, we can find out here. Okay, so same way we can do that. Okay, so I will write the code here. If number is greater than 0, that means what? It is a positive number. It is a positive number. Okay, else if num is less than 0, then it is a negative number. It is a negative number. In the else case, it will be 0, right? So you have to write the all possibilities, not only positive and negative. You have to write the all possibilities. That is, the number can be 0 as well. So it is equal to 0. Okay, let's check now. I'm taking one number from the user. I'm giving as 3 here. Okay, so it is a positive number. Same I will apply for a negative number, minus 6. I'm giving minus 6. Okay, so it is a negative number. If I give 0, it will clearly says it is equal to 0. Like this you can implement anything. Okay, so let's find the greatest of 3 numbers. Okay, so how to find out the greatest of 3 numbers means I'm taking 3 numbers as an input from the user first of all. So similar way, in this way only I will take the input from the user. Okay, so int a, b, c. Okay, I am declaring 3 variables. Then I will enter first number. Then I will take it into a. So first number entered number will be get stored into a variable. Then I will take the second number from the user. Enter second number c in b. Okay, c out, enter third number. Enter third number. Am I audible? Okay, enter third number c in a. Okay, so, c in c. Okay, so we are taking 3 numbers from the user. After taking 3 numbers from the user, we have to check the condition here. Okay, we have to check the condition here. What is the condition? First we will check whether a is greater than or equal to b. If a is greater than or equal to b, then what? Then it means a is greater from among 3 numbers. No, right? So we are finding the greater number. Okay, so if a is greater than or equal to b, this is one condition. Inside that I am writing another condition, a is greater than c. Then I will print as a is the greater number. Okay, in the else case, Okay, so here this is nothing but nested if else. Okay, this is nothing but nested if else. Just a second. S23 is the latest version. So am I audible clearly? Okay, so in the else case means A is greater than or equal to B. Okay, A is greater than or equal to B, condition is true, but A is not greater than or equal to C. In that case, what will be the greatest value? Greatest value will be C only, right? C only. Okay, so similarly we are writing other conditions as well. C. Similarly we are checking with B. Okay, we are checking with B. So if A is not greater than or equal to B, then what it means, B can be greater. Okay, B can be greater. Okay, so in the else case. Okay, so see the syntax. Okay, if A is greater than or equal to B, but A is not greater than or equal to C, in that case C will be the greater, right? Obviously, because A is greater than B, but A is not greater than C, means C is greater of among all the three. So we are printing C here. Okay, here else case. What is this else case? Else, this else is related to this if, means if A greater than or equal to B, condition is false, means B is greater here. If you check, B is greater here. So after we have compared A and B, so among A and B, B is greater. That's why we have gone into the else block. Now we will check whether B is greater than C also or not. We will check that. Okay, so if B greater than or equal to C, okay, in that case B will be the the highest value. Okay, in the else case. Okay, means a is not equal to B, that is B is greater than A, B is greater than A, but B is not greater than C. In that case C will be the greater value, right? Okay, so like this we can find out the greatest of three numbers. Okay, so let's execute once. Hmm. Okay, enter first number. So I'm giving as 7, second number is 3, and the third number is 5. Okay, so the greatest number is 7. Okay, so like this it is comparing all the numbers. Okay, so here why I have explained this particular example means in the last day two, in yesterday I have explained logical operators. So I said that I will explain this logical operators when coming to if else. Okay, so here we can clearly understand what are logical operators means. We have logical and operator. Okay, this is and operator, logical, this is or operator, and this is not operator. What the logical and operator will do means, if this logical operators are used to combine two conditions, to compare, to combine two conditions in one line, we will use this. For suppose here there is a condition 1 and an condition 2. Okay, for suppose condition 1 is true and condition 2 is true. Okay, so we have condition 1 is true and condition 2 is true, then the total outcome will be true only. Okay, this is in case of and. Okay, so you might know and gate or gate in electronics, like same like in physics or electronics. So same, and means if both are true, then only the outcome will be true. If one condition is like condition 1 is true and condition 2 is false, then the outcome will be false. Okay, if condition 1 is false and condition 2 is true, then what it will be, it will be false only. If both are false, then also false only. Only in one case only it will be true. If when both conditions are true, then only it will be true. Okay, other, so if you want such case, like if both conditions are true, then only you want to execute something, then you can go for and. Otherwise you can go for or operator. Okay, or operator, this is logical or operator. Logical or operator, what this logical or operator will do means, one condition is true and one condition is true, like both condition are true, then the output will be true. If any one condition is true, then also the output will be true only. Okay, if any one is true, then also it will be true only. Okay, false only, sorry, here true only when both are false, then only it will be false. So let's see these two cases now here. The same thing here we will implement with the logical and operator. like this. The number of lines of the number of lines in the program is decreasing, if you see. Okay, so here we are checking two conditions. If a greater than or equal to b, condition is true, and a greater than or equal to c. If both conditions are true, then only it will print a to the screen. If any one is true, for suppose a is greater than b but a is not greater than c, in that case it doesn't print a, it will go to else if. Okay, so and operator will execute only when both the left and right, both the conditions, condition 1 and condition 2, if both are true, then only it will print the output. Okay, so condition 1 and condition 2, if both are true, the same we have written previously, but inside if we have added another if. So instead of that, if you have multiple conditions, if both conditions are true, then only you want to print something, then you can do like this. Okay, so this is the case, b is greater than or equal to a and b is also greater than or equal to c. Both conditions are true, that's why we printed b is the greater. Else if these two conditions are false, then obviously c will be the greater. Okay, so this is the logical and operator. I will give another example. I will try to give another example as well in logical and operator. Okay. For suppose int grade equal to a. Okay, int sorry, int, it is not an int, right? It is a character, and I will take like this. Okay, and attendance. Okay, I will take string, or else I will take float to calculate the attendance percentage. Okay, I will take like this. Okay, attendance percentage equal to 80%. Okay, suppose I want to check two conditions here. So if grade equal to a, okay, and attendance percentage equal to greater than or equal to 80%. In this case, I want to print as cout distinction person. Okay, distinction student. If both conditions are true, then only we will get the output as distinction students. Okay, else not a distinction student. Okay, let's see the output now. Sorry, semicolon. I will give as 80. Okay, 80.0 or 80. Okay, so we got distinction student. If I give here percentage is low, for suppose we have so many students who don't attend the classes regularly, they don't come to college, but their grade will be a, they will work out at home, they will study at home, and their grade will be a. Okay, but their attendance percentage will be low. Okay, so if you want to in this case, what happens, even though the grade is a, the attendance percentage is low, so he will be not a distinction student. So what we will get here, so grade equal to a, condition is true, condition 1 is true, but condition 2 is not true, right? 20 is not greater than 80. Okay, so only one condition is getting true here. Okay, true and false. What will be the output? True and operator false. What will be the output? Anyone tell me? True and false. True and logical and false. What will be the output? True or false? Whole outcome will be true or false. This grade equal to a, condition is true, and attendance percentage greater than or equal to 80 false. So true, logical and false. So what will be the total output? False. That's why we got not a distinction student. So this whole condition, this if block is getting false. Okay, that's why it got to else. Suppose if I give here or, what happens? Or will check or will give the output as true if any one condition is true. If both are true, then also true. So I have written here, right? So if both are true, then also the output will be true. If any one condition is true, then also the output will be true only. So if you can check here now, for suppose attendance is not compulsory for us, okay, for us attendance percentage is not compulsory, we are going through only grade, okay. If whatever his attendance percentage, we are skipping that, okay. Then so any one condition is true, then the output will be true only. So we got distinction student. So that is the logical or and logical and. We can give multiple conditions in one line. You can add more as well, or you can give multiple and or. Okay. So this is logical and logical or. We have not as well. Okay. What is not means? It is like a negation. Okay. So if you see, you can change here to B, and you can change here to 80, then also the condition will be true only. Okay. So false, grade equal to be false, attendance percentage greater than or equal to 8, true. So false, true, output will be true only. Okay. Anyone is true, then the output will be true only, because it is an OR gate. Okay. Now I will explain the not. Okay. So not will be something like this. Okay. Not grade equal to A. Okay. It is the negation. Okay. So see out, not a distinction student, else see out distinction student. Okay. Done. Now check what is the output here. So distinction student. So not means it will be the negation. Grade equal to A, actually true. So not of true means negation. It will become false. Okay. So nothing but not of true means the output will be false. Okay. And the output will be false. Not of false means the output will be true. Okay. So this is the negation. Okay. Okay. So this is logical not operator. Okay. Now let's come to next next part. Logical not also we have discussed. Here also one more example is there, you can check out. Ternary operator also discussed. Now let's move to looping statements. Okay. So this all we have discussed are conditional statements. So as you know, control statements are of two types. Conditional statements, which we have already discussed, if else if and switch. Okay. And you can add a ternary operator as well. Okay. Ternary operator, it is a operator actually. Okay. Done. Looping statements also comes under control statements only. So with the looping also we can control the statement flow of execution, we can control it with the help of looping statements. So we will discuss looping statements. So looping statements are also known as iterative statement. What do you mean by iterative means? So what do you mean by iterative statements means? Okay. Iterative statements nothing but looping, like looping continuously. Looping is nothing but repeating continuously. If you want to repeat a particular thing continuously, then you can use looping statement. For suppose you want to print happy birthday, you want to wish someone happy birthday 10 times. Okay. So how you can do that? You can do like this: happy birthday and new line, slash and hum. Okay. So if you want to print happy birthday 10 times, okay, for suppose this many times I am printing. Okay. So I have to print like this, right? So here what is happening, we are repeating the same code again and again. Instead of this, you can use the loop statement. You can take one I variable. Okay. You can take a variable, any variable, not an I variable. You can take any variable, and it can you can loop that from 1 to like 10 times. If you want to print 10 times, you can loop that 10 times. You can write only happy birthday only one time, it will only print 10 times. If you want 10 times, 100 times, it will only print that. Okay. So like that we have looping statements, like for loop we have different looping statements: for loop, while loop, do while. So for the repetition we will for the repetition of particular code, we will use happy independence everyone. Okay. Switch already discussed again, explained again as well in the starting, you might have missed. Okay, so do refer the recording. For, while and do while. So first check for. Okay, so what is the for loop syntax means initialization. We will do initialization. See here, not comma, okay, semicolon. Okay, initialization, then we will give some condition, then we can give increment or decrement. Hope you know increment and decrement operators like plus plus minus minus. Plus will increment one time, minus minus will decrement one time. Okay, so this is the syntax of for loop. Here we can give the statements. What is this, I will explain. So I think I have added one figure here. Okay, so what is this thing means, first of all initialization will be only one time. Okay, so remember initialization will be one time. What do you mean by initialization? Initializing a variable, like let a equal to 10, like that. Okay, initializing a variable, you will initialize the variable only one time. Okay, after initializing the variable, what will be the next step? You will check the condition. The second parameter, you have some condition, right? You will check that particular condition. If that particular condition is true, then the statements will be printed. Okay, so initialization will be one time, then it will check this condition. If condition is true, it will print happy birthday here, for suppose. Okay, it will print happy birthday here. After printing the happy birthday, then again it will go to increment. Okay, it will increment. Okay, so it will increment or decrement. After incrementing and decrement, again it will come to condition check. So how it will be, so I will write one particular example here, then I will explain again. See, this is the syntax. I will write the code here. I will take int x equal to uh, let's I will do for. Okay, int I equal to 1. Okay, from I less than or equal to 10. Okay, so 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10, so 10 times it will execute. Then I will do I plus plus, and here I will print as happy birthday. So I'm writing happy birthday only one time, but it will print 10 times. If you want 100 times, it will print 100 times as well. Okay, okay, this is the for loop. If you check here, see output, check the output here. See, we got happy birthday 10 times, but you have written only one time. So this particular loop is repeating. How it is repeating means, if you I will explain here in your whiteboard. So initialization will be one time. Okay, I will be occupied as 1. Okay, so just a second, in the whiteboard you can understand easily. All the loops will work like this only, just a slight syntax difference. Okay, so first what we are doing, so inside inside for loop. Okay, inside for loop, what we have, I equal to, inside I have given 1, right? Okay, then I am giving semicolon. Okay, then what is the condition? I is less than or equal to 10. This is the condition, I is less than or equal to 10. Then okay, then I plus plus, we have I plus plus. What I plus plus will do? I plus plus will increment it by 1, right? Okay, plus and plus. Okay, so this is the for loop. Okay, so I equal to 1 will be executed only one time. So a memory block will be allocated. This particular variable name, memory block name is I will point to this particular block, and the value will be 1. Okay, so got it. Okay, next what will happen means, here we have some statement. Then what it will happen, after initialization it will go to condition check. I less than or equal to 10, condition is true or false. Actually inside I we have 1, so 1 less than or equal to 10, condition is true. Okay, so condition is true. Only if condition is true, then it will print this, then only it will execute these statements. So what will be the output? Output will be happy birthday get printed. So after printing the statements, okay, so if this particular condition is true, it is printing this statement. After printing this statement, the next step is it will go to this third part, increment or decrement. Here we are doing increment. So one will be incremented with 2. Okay, I value is getting incremented by 1. After incrementing, it will again come to condition check. Don't go to initialization. Initialization will be only one time at the starting. Okay, again condition check. Now if you check the condition, so 2 less than or equal to 10, condition is true, so again happy birthday will be get printed on to the screen. Okay, happy birthday get printed. After printing this, then increment, it will go to increment. Okay, then the value will be 3. Then the value will be 3. After that, it will again check the condition, 3 less than or equal to 10, then happy birthday will be printed. So like this, go on, it will be incremented. So 4, the condition is true, so 4 times it got printed. Then 5, it will get incremented to 5. 5 less than or equal to 10, condition is true, so it will print hello happy birthday to the screen. After that, it will get incremented, then the value will be 6. Okay, so 6th time also condition is true, right? 6 less than or equal to 10, then we will get this particular output, happy birthday 6th time. Then it will get incremented to 7. Okay, so after printing the statements, it will go here, then the value will be 7. So 7 is less than or equal to 10, condition is true, so it will print the happy birthday 7 time as well. Then it will be 8 here. Okay, so it will get incremented to 8. After getting 8, it will check the condition, so happy birthday get printed 8 times. Then again it will become 9, so because of incrementation, it will again become 9. Then it will check the condition. After checking the condition, 9 less than or equal to 10, condition is true. Okay, so happy birthday get printed. Then it will become 10. Okay, so because of after printing this statement, it will go here, become 10. So 10 less than or equal to 10, condition is true, so happy birthday will get printed. Okay, then after printing happy birthday 10 time, it will go to here. Now the I value will become 11, right? After getting 11, it will check the condition. Condition is false now. Okay, if it is false, then it doesn't go inside the for loop, and it doesn't print any of these statements. It will just come out of this loop. If any statements out of this particular block, then it will execute them. Like this, we have printed 10 times happy birthday. If you want to print I value, okay, so if you print I value, what it will be, from 1 to 10, we will get all the I values. We can print 1 2 3 4 5 6. Okay, see, okay, 1 to 10 it printed. Okay, so because I value is getting changed, initially it will be 1, then it will be incremented to condition true, so 2 will be printed. So this is how a loop will be executed. Okay, so any repetition of the code, we can use looping. Okay, understood? This is the for loop. Okay, so for loop has 3 parts here: initialization, condition, and increment or decrement. Okay, so this is the for loop. Similarly, we can do this with the while loop as well. Okay, while loop as well. Okay, so how while will be executed means, okay, so here initialization will be outside. Inside this, we will write the condition, and here we will do increment or decrement. Okay, after these statements, we will do increment and decrement. Okay, so this is the syntax of while loop. Okay, so I will write the same in the while loop. Okay, so I will create I equal to 0 here. Okay, ma'am, I want I value and happy birthday both. Both you can do. Just a second. See out happy birthday, then happy birthday will be 10 times printed, and this I value will be also printed 10 times. Okay, so it will get as 1 happy birthday, 2 happy birthday. Okay, see, okay, 1 happy birthday, 2 happy birthday, 3 happy birthday. Okay, so because condition is true, it will print these two statements, then it will go to increment. Condition is true, then again it will print these two statements. Like this it will work. Okay, now come to while. Okay, initialization, while, condition, and inside this statement, okay, inside this we will have statement, then it will be increment or decrement. Okay, so not only increment, you can do decrement as well. Okay, I will tell you that. Okay, I will first execute the incrementation. First I will take int I equal to 0. Okay, condition I am taking as, or else I will take I equal to 1, I less than or equal to 10. Okay, and here statement will be cout hello world, I am taking as hello world. Okay, so if you want to print I, you can print that as well. Okay, done. So don't forget to increment or decrement the I operator. Okay, so how this will work means, initially I value will be 1. 1 is less than or equal to 1 is less than or equal to 10. In single quote or double quote, you can write either in single quote or double quote slash n. All the escape sequences you can write in double quotes or single quotes, no issues. Okay, so I less than or equal to 10. Okay, so I initially will be 1. Okay, 1 less than or equal to 10, condition is true, so we will get hello world onto the screen. After getting hello world onto the screen, I will get incremented. So now inside the I box, what we have the value, we have the value as true. Again condition checking will be done. Okay, so initialization will be one time only. So 2 less than or equal to 10. Okay. Next I got incremented to 2. Now 2 less than or equal to 10, condition is true, right? So again it will print the hello world. Okay, second time it is printing hello world. Now I will be incremented to 3. 3 less than or equal to, yes, 3 less than or equal to 10, condition is true. Okay, so it will print hello world third time. Next I will become 4. 4 less than or equal to 10, condition is true, then hello world will be printed. So next fifth time also it will print, as it will get incremented. If like that, it will print 10 times. When I value becomes 10, so 10 is less than or equal to 10, so it will print hello world 10th time. After printing hello world 10 time, now I value will become 11, right? Increment to 11, I box will contain the value 11. 11 less than or equal to 10, condition is false, so it doesn't go inside the while loop. Instead it will come out of this loop. If any statements here, it will execute them. Okay, like this it will work. So I will execute this, so it will also print hello world. See, it printed hello world 10 times. So I have missed a slash n here, so in one line it got printed. Okay, so we got 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10. Okay, so 10 times we got. Okay, so like this you can use either for loop or while loop. Okay, so mostly for loop where we will use means, if we know this particular like particular condition, like till where you want to stop the loop, till 10, till 11. If you want the number, if you know already the number of iterations, then better to go for loop. If you don't know the number of iterations, either 10 times or 11 times, you don't know the exact count, then we will actually use a while loop. Okay, so I will give another example where you will understand where to use while loop. And moreover we have do while loop as well. Okay, so I will write the for again. Okay, so or else here only I will explain. So instead of starting from 1, you can start from anywhere. From 0 also you can start. If you start from 0, you have to give I less than 10. If you want to print 10 times, you have to give I less than 10, 10, because 0 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9, till 9 only it will print. Okay, so whenever the I value becomes 9, it will print. So overall it will start from 0, so 0 to 9 it will print 10 times. If you give I less than or equal to 10, it will print 11 times, if you see. So I will print I value here. Okay, you can check the difference. So I will give slash n here. Okay, you can start I value from anywhere you want. Okay, less than or equal to 10. I equal to 0, less than or equal to 10. Oh wait, okay, we got a 0. We got a 0 to 10. So overall we have 11 values here. Okay, we have 11 values here. So if you want only 10 values, okay, if you want only 10 values, for suppose I'm writing hello world here, how many times it will get? We will get 11 times here, because 0 to 10. Okay, so 0 to 10, it will the condition will be true for 11 times. Okay, so if you can check 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11. Okay, 11 times you got. Okay, so whenever the counter is starting from 0, you can give one less, so now it will be 10 times only. Okay, okay, 10 times only. Okay, so like this also Where to use while loop means whenever you don't know but where to stop the loop. Here we know already, like at the whenever I value becomes 10, you want to stop the loop. So if whenever you know the condition when to break out from the loop, if you know the a particular condition, a particular value when to break out from the loop, then go for loop. Where to use while loop means wherever you don't know the condition. For suppose mm, for suppose like this we will use actually. Okay, while true. Any other example do I have mentioned here? So actually here you can give any condition. Okay, so true or false, you can give any condition. Instead of I less than 0, you can write anything here like int num equal to um, x greater than y. For suppose here x greater than y, I am writing some x y. Okay, so ternary operator I am using. X equal to 10, okay, y equal to 11. Okay, so like this if we have, so inside here inside num the value can be 10 or 11. Okay, so here you can give num. I so instead of this I will, so mostly not like this. So boolean state, boolean I will take some boolean bool. Okay, I will give some condition equal to x equal to, I will give some true or false. Okay, so instead of true or false directly giving true or false, let's say here we have some statement here which can be either true or false. Okay, so like this if x equal to true, whenever it become true, then this while loop will be executed. So we don't know the exact count where it will stop, so it will continue, the while loop will continue until the condition is true. So like this we will use a while loop. Okay, so I will more example I will check. um, while loop with true condition in C. I will show another example as well. So where to use while, see like this we will use while true. So this particular while loop will continuously executed. Okay, whenever until the condition is true. Okay, I will open one particular code here. Mm, this is normal code. So this will executed okay, not this, the true one only we can use. Mm, so instead of giving like this I less than or equal to 5, you can give true there. Okay, if you give true there until the condition is true, it will execute. Actually this will execute, this will go into an infinite loop, because while true, inside while the condition will always true, so it will continue continuously print gfg continuously onto the console. Okay, so you are not doing any like I plus plus, or you have not given any condition to come out of the loop. Here it will go on execute. Okay, so here actually the screen will stuck if you execute this. You can execute this and you can check while true, and you can print hello world. This is also a infinite loop, means hello world will be printed continuously. Where is the false block here, false condition here? So while true, hello world will be printed, so it will print continuously. If I print this, my screen might struck. So actually it will print hello world continuously, like no count is there, 10 times or 11 times no count is there, so it will print continuously. So inside so where to use while means inside while, instead of giving like I less than or equal to 10, if you don't know this particular count, you can give some condition which might be true or false. Okay, until the condition is true, it will execute. Okay, we don't know when it will come out of that particular loop, we don't know the particular count, 10 times or 11 times, then go for while. Okay, otherwise you can go for for loop. Okay, so both for loop and while loop are known as entry controlled loop. entry controlled loops. Okay, while do while is a exit controlled loop. Exit controlled loop. Okay, exit control loop. So from for and while are mostly same. So anyone you can uh, infinite means it doesn't stop, it will go on continuously. Hello world will be printed continuous, hello world, hello world, hello world. So many infinite times it will go on printed. Okay, it will go on printed for continuously. If you do control C and if you close this terminal, then only it will stop. Okay, so it will take some much memory, and your screen may struck. Okay, that's why I'm not executing here. Okay, so for loop and while loop, you can use any of the one loop. Okay, but do while is somewhat different. Okay, what is do while means exit control loop. Here exit is controlled, while in for loop entry is controlled. Means based on the condition only we are going inside the loop, right? Whenever the condition is true, then only we are going inside the loop. Okay, for suppose if I give x equal to let x equal to 11, if I give like this, for x uh, less less than or equal to 10, if I give like this. Okay, so for loop or while loop, if you take for or while. Okay, if you give like this, then it doesn't execute, not it doesn't execute not only one time, because at the starting only the condition is getting false. 11 less than or equal to 10, condition is getting false at the starting only, so we don't get any output. Hello world will be printed 0 times, right? But not in case of do while. Do while will print at least one time. Even the condition is false, it will print at least one time. So do while mostly we use for printing the menu like statements. So menu will be printed at least once, right? Like press 1 for this. Okay, you will get like mostly like if you have something like press 1 to get this, like this, to get something. Okay, to get this song. Okay, press 2 to get another song, like this we have menu, right? Press 1 for this, press 2 for this. So if you have any such things, so this menu should be executed at least one time, right? At least one time it should be executed, so that you will know whether what to press. Or even the condition is false, then also it will execute at least one time. When coming to for and while, even the condition is false, it doesn't print at not only one time, it doesn't print a zero, it doesn't print at all. Okay, if at the starting only the condition is false, then the outcome will be 0 times it will print. Okay, as I shown the previous example. Okay, so I will write a do while, then you will understand clearly. X equal to 11. Okay, do. Okay, so see out hello world. Okay, slash n. Okay, here I will give the condition. This is the do while. So x less than or equal to 10. Okay, this is my condition. So let's check here. Okay, semicolon. See, we got hello world at least one. Actually, the condition is false, right? 11 less than or equal to 10, condition is false, but also we got output. So what the do while will do means, do while is exit control loop, not an entry control loop. Entry is not controlled here. Even though the condition is false, you will get entered into the loop at least one time. You will get entered into the loop. So even though the condition, so first it will print this. After printing one time, then it will check this condition. So at least one time it will print it. If I do the same with the while loop, it doesn't print. Okay, see, int x equal to 11. Okay, and if I do while, and I will give the condition less than or equal to 10, and I will print as cout hello world. Okay, now check, it doesn't print anything. See. Okay, so this is the while loop. While loop means, while loop and for loop means entry is controlled. Okay, so entry is controlled depending on the condition. If the condition is true, then only you will go inside the loop and you will print that. But not in case of do while. Do while will print at least one time. Even though the condition is false, it will print at least one time. So here entry is not controlled. In do while, entry is not controlled, but exit is controlled. So whenever the condition is false, you will get exited from the loop. Okay, so at least one time it will print. So this is the do while. So mostly where you will use means if you want to print any menu, so instead of see out hello world, if you want to print any menu, like press 1 for this, press 2 for this, okay, like this menu statements if you want to print, then you can write such statements inside the do while. So even though the first time the condition is false, then also it will execute. So depending on this menu, then from the next time you can enter some another value. Okay, so for menu we will use the do while loop. Okay, next. Okay, so these are three loops. Okay, three different looping statements or like iterative statements. Okay, so more examples I will give, then we will move to function and classes. Mm, so hope understood. Clear? If we Yes, a switch statement is for conditional checking. If we have many conditions, like if, so here we are not checking multiple conditions. In switch, we are comparing multiple conditions. Like we are comparing day with day equal to 0, or else day equal to 1. Okay, like that we have many conditions. Like if weather equal to sunny, weather equal to rainy, weather equal to something. Like that we have 10 or 11 if else statements. Then go for, instead of using if else if, go for switch. So case rainy, case sunny, case normal, case something. So like that we can use while we are not checking multiple conditions, we are not comparing multiple conditions. Here what we are doing means we are repeating a particular statement, a particular statements or some group of statements we are repeating number of times. Okay, we are not comparing. There we are comparing different values. Okay. Okay, fine. Next. So actually in the previous class I have created one array. Okay, I have created one array. Okay, so with the help of an array, so instead of declaring all the variables separately, like student 1 equal to Radha, in string student 1 equal to Radha, string student 2 equal to Ramya, student 3 equal to Aruna, instead of this, all the variables I have written inside a single variable name, that is an array. We can access them with the help of indexing that I have shown you in the last class. Okay, so if you want to access students of 0, okay, then it will print the first one. Okay, first student. Okay, so double quote slash n. Okay, so initialization of five students. Okay, initializing 5 students I have done in single line inside a single variable, instead of 5 different lines. Student 1 equal to Radha, student 2 equal to Ramya, student 3 equal to Aruna. So like that, instead of 5 different lines I have declared 5 students in one line only. You can declare you can even declare 10 students, 11 10 students, 100 students also in one line with the help of array. But whenever you are printing the, whenever you want to print the array values here, so you are printing like this, like separately you have to print. Okay, so if you want to print all 5 values, then you have to write the cout 5 times, right? Array size you can skip. So it is not mandatory. If you give 5 here, um, for suppose I am giving 5 here. Okay, in the later stage I want to add one more student into the array. Okay, student of, so 0 1 2 3 4 4 till fourth index occupied. Like from fifth student I want to add new student. Okay, so like this I cannot add. Okay, so in the fifth index I want to add a new student. Okay, this, like this we cannot add if I give a fixed number here. So like this we cannot add actually. So I will show once. So I will give here the array size as 10. Okay, so 10 values it can give. Okay, so I will print students of um, 0 1 2 3 4. I'm printing fifth index here. Okay, so means I want to print the new student. Okay, so after Raju, new student will be get added, right? Okay, so I am trying to print that. Okay, see, new student got added. Just because the size of the array is not 5 here, I have given 10, so I can add on more 4 students here. Okay, more 4 students can be added. Total length, total 10 students can be occupied. If I give 5 here, then it will be mismatched, right? Because only already length of the array is 5 only. You cannot add new student onto the array. You cannot add an extra student onto the array. So so you can skip the array size, or you can keep somewhat bigger, because in the latest stage you might add new students into the array, right? Like this, you can add new students into the array. If I fix as 5, then I cannot add new student into the array. Okay, understood? So skip, you can skip the this particular length. Okay, so depending on the values, if you insert any new value, then the length will be 6. Okay, so it will automatically take depending on this value. If I insert any new value, then the array length will become 6. Okay, so like this. Okay, so if you want to, if I want to print this values, then student of 0, I have to print a cout student of 0, cout student of 2. Okay, so instead of that, student of 0, I have to print like this separately, like, right, student of 1. Okay, student of student of 2. Okay, like this. If 10 students, then 10 cout, 10 separate cout statements I have to write. Instead of this, we can use looping statements. You can take a I variable. I value will iterate from 0 to length of the till 5 or length of the array. Then we can print all the values onto the screen with only single cout statement. Like previously we have done a happy birthday 10 times. We have written only one time, it got printed 10 times, right? So similarly we can do like this. Okay, so I will take a for loop. Okay, for I equal to 0, for int I equal to 0, I less than or equal to, so how many we have? 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so till 4 we have, so I will take 4. Okay, then I plus plus. Okay, so I will print only student of I. Okay, I will take a new line. This one line is enough to print all the array values. Okay, see. Okay, so it is printing all the array values. Okay, so Radha, Ramya, Aruna, Rohit, Raju. Okay, instead of less than or equal to 4, you can give 5 as well. Okay, so the loop will run from 0 to 4. Okay, see. Okay, we got like this. Okay, but instead of directly giving 5 here, you can give the length of the array here. Okay, instead of this, you can give the length of the array here. For suppose you might add a new student here as well. For suppose I want to add, so 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. So in the 5th index I will add new student 1, and I will add another student as well. Okay, another student. So for suppose new 2 admissions I got. Okay, so I have added another second student as well. Okay, now the length become, actually now the length become 7, right? Now the length becomes 7. So 0 to 7 indexes. But what this loop will do, loop will print only till Raju, because 0 to 4 index only it will print. Okay, it will print only till Raju. Okay, so instead of that, what we can do means, you can take the length of the array. Instead of 5 here, okay, you can take the length of the array. I think some error here, written 0. Okay, so if you can see, if I give statically 5 here, then it is not working. Actually the length of the array is, did I miss the semicolon anywhere? Hmm. Okay. So instead of 5 giving statically 5 here, instead of this, we can give the length of the array. How to calculate the length of the array means, there is a formula. Okay, so if I add new numbers, then it is not printing. Okay, because the length is not 5. Okay, now what we can do means, to calculate the length of the array, we have this particular formula. Okay, so I have taken a variable here. Size of is a operator which will give the size of the array. Size of, inside the brackets, give the array name. Here what is the array name? Students, divided by size of any one index you can give. What is this, why we are using like this means, size of array will give the total size of the array in bytes. For suppose here this is a string, if you take as 4 bytes, okay, 4 bytes, 4 bytes, 4 bytes, 4 bytes, 4 bytes, so 4 into 5, 20 bytes. So this size of the array will give 20 bytes, so whole array size it will give. So you don't want 20, right? You want a single like single value, okay, so you can divide 20 by a particular 4, okay, so 20 by 4, then each value, each will be, each count you will get, okay. So this is the formula you can remember to find out the length of the array. So size of the array by, you can give any one value here, either 0th index or 1 index, you can divide with that value. Then the single the single byte, how much, the single value how much it will occupy, we will get that particular array. So this is the length of the array. For suppose here I have added new numbers, right, 5 and 6, then now length become 7, right, 7, so 0 to 6, the length will be 7. So instead of giving like this, I will give length, so 0 to mm, so 0 to 6 only, right, 0 to 6 we will print, okay. So 0, actually the length it will give us 7, actually here the length variable will be 7, okay. So 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, how many we have, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, okay, 7 values we have, okay. So 5 values and we have added 2, okay, 7 values we have. So inside the length we will get 7. So you can remember this formula to calculate the array length. So instead of giving statically 5, you can give length. So whenever you add a new value, then also it will execute, okay, till the length it will execute, okay. Somewhere I am missing semicolon. Mm, Wait. Inter, okay, I equal to 0, less than length minus 1. 0 to 6 only, right? So length minus 1. Somewhere I am missing something. Size of, just a second. Okay, so we got till Rohit, actually not till length only we can iterate, okay. We got Rohit and Raju, okay, but this two, actually here I am getting some error while adding new values into it. Hmm, Index, okay, just a second. Oh, sorry, I will keep length here, okay. So I'm trying to add one new student. No, some error we are getting, okay. Sorry, actually we have array, wait just a second. So we should not add like this, we should use the array methods. We have a push method to add into an array, okay. Adding, I will add into the notes that, so here we are getting some syntax error. Mm, s- mm, okay, so I will try to add like this, new student token, students of somewhere, or just a second, error primary domain. Mm-hmm. Okay. Okay, I will add this particular code. Okay, so adding a new element, I will add it here. Okay, so here I will, below the just this I will add here. Okay, so we have to increase the size as well, so that we will I will add it here, so you can execute and check it out. Okay, so like this we can we can print the all the students. Okay, all the students you can print in with the help of loop. I am writing cout only one time, but it is printing all the array variables. Okay, done. Next we have functions and classes as well, that's why I will go to that part. Okay, I will add that part here. Okay, so do while already done. mm, I will go to function. So function is nothing but function. Okay, uh, just a second, I will go to comments once. Okay, so I will add adding a a new value into the array. I will add that particular code there. Okay, so next we will go to functions and we will go to classes. Okay, so what is a function? Function is used to execute a particular task. Okay, if you want to do addition, for suppose if you want to do addition of two numbers. Okay, so I will take two numbers here. Okay, so then what I will do, I will take c value and I will do a plus b and I will print here as c. Okay, so I'm printing c onto the screen. So this is the logic of adding two numbers, right? Okay, sorry, you have to give comma here. Okay, so you will get 30 onto the screen. So you can take these two numbers from the user as well. Cout, enter a number, enter num1. Okay, c in, I'm storing it into a. Okay, and cout, enter second number, enter num2, and I will store it into a into b. Okay, int a comma b. Okay, so c cout c, just a second, a b semicolon. Okay, so you can take values from the user as well. 7 and 8. 8 is so okay, 7 and 8, so the addition is 15. Okay, so like this you are doing. Okay, okay, but instead of this, what you can do means you can create a function like for addition. For addition, it will take two values from the users and it will print the result, right? Instead of doing like this, you can create a function. For doing addition, you can create a function. For doing multiplication, you can create a function. Okay, so what, how to create a function means, you can give a return type here, like I will give a return type as void. I'm thinking that if this particular function is not returning anything, I will tell what is a return statement. Okay, so my function name is add. Okay, so here what, here I will take two values here and mm, int a comma b. Okay, mm, int c equal to a plus b and a plus b and I am cout c. Okay, so this is the addition function. So whole logic I am keeping inside a function. Function name is add here. Okay, what is void, what is the return type, I will tell. So here function name is add here. So whenever you want to add two numbers, you can just call this particular function. So what is the use of writing the function means, you can pass the parameters like a and b values, you can change it and you can pass. So instead of writing the logic again and again, here the logic is small, a plus b logic is small. If you take any other things, the logic will be more, like a number of lines logic will be there for a particular task. So instead of repeatedly writing that thing, you can write it inside a function. Whenever you want to perform that particular task, just call that function. So calculator work in this way only. Okay, so if I want to add 3 comma 4, this is nothing but calling that function. So here give that particular function name. So 3 will be get assigned to a here and 4 will be get assigned to b here. Okay, so this is the function definition or declaration. Okay, or declaration. Okay, so what is this? This is a function call. Okay, you can call any number of times. Okay, I can pass here 4 comma 5, I can pass here 10 comma 15. So whatever values you will give, it will calculate and it will print out the results. So same like the calculator. Okay, so in the calculator you don't give fixed numbers 3 and 4 only. You will give any numbers and it will calculate and it will give you the result. Okay, so this is the function definition. Inside the function definition you are writing the logic. This is the logic of the task. Addition task, so small logic. If you have any other task, the logic will be more. So whole logic things you will write inside a function. You will give a function name to it. Whenever you need to use that particular logic, just call those functions. That's it. Okay, so like this, functions are used to function is nothing but a block of code used to perform a particular task. Whenever you want to perform that particular task, call that particular function and give the parameters. Okay, so give the values. Okay. Mm, add was not declared in this scope. Return 0. Okay. Mm, C out C. Int C. Okay. Wait. Wait. I will first execute this and I will show, then we will add. Okay, so here is a small function. Okay, sorry, we have to write this function outside. Okay, not inside int main. Okay, write the function outside. Okay, int main is a inbuilt function. Okay, so if any value you want to, any function you want to declare it outside the main, but the execution will start from main function only. Okay, so I will format and I will execute once. In function, variable name and always should be same or different. Different, it can be different. Okay, what happened here? Add is not, wait, I will take instead of add I will take a greet function and I will check. After that we will go to this function. See, mm, I will take this particular function. See, here I will add this particular function. So instead of add, okay, so okay, here we have a function. Okay, so see out hello world. Here inside the greet I am calling that particular function. So how many times you want, you can call that particular function, it will print you the output. Okay, so let's check once, if anything, semicolon. Hello there, hello there. So I have called function 2 times, so it printed 2 times. Okay, so similarly add is also I am calling similarly. Okay, so here instead of greet function, okay, I will instead of greet function I am taking add here. Okay, so here I am calling add function with different values. So 3 will be going to the A and 4 will be going into the B. Okay, okay, and slash n, I will give slash n here. Okay, so 7 9 25. Okay, so this is adding 3 plus 4 7, 4 plus 5 9, and 10 plus 15 25. Okay, so inside A we got 3, inside B we got 4. So we have written the logic only one time. Whenever you want, you are just calling that particular function. Okay, so these are nothing but A and B, what we call them, A and B are known as parameters here. Okay, function parameters. Okay, A and B are known as function parameters. Then what are these? In the function call we are passing the values, right? These values are known as arguments or actual values. Okay, so this 3 and 4 and 4 comma 5. Okay, here we have 4 comma 5, right? What are these are known as actual parameters, or we call them as arguments. So whatever we are passing inside the function calls are known as actual parameters or arguments. So what are these inside the function definition? We have A comma B, right? This is nothing but this is nothing but parameters, okay, function parameters or formal parameters, we call them as formal parameters, and this are the actual values, right? These are nothing but actual parameters, okay. So this is about function, okay. So here I have given the same example, okay, and calculating the area example also, okay. Formal parameter s inside the function definition call as formal parameters or normal parameters, okay. So here this or the actual parameters, or we can call them as the arguments, okay. So here we have like that we have different functions here, calculating the area of a rectangle, calculating the area of a parameter. So instead of writing the logic many number of times, okay, what is the actual parameters means the values which you are passing when calling a particular function. When calling a particular function, what you are calling is known as actual parameter, okay. So 3 comma 4 4 comma 5 is known as actual parameter. We have a project here, so I will come to that, okay. So like this we can create many functions here, calculating the parameter of perimeter of an rectangle, okay. Wherever you want you can create a particular function here, okay. So I will show one. Actually we can create a game like rock paper scissor, okay. So here is the code for creating the rock paper scissor. So I will tell you the actual explain. So we will create a game here, okay. Int main return 0, okay. Okay, so here I will explain this. Actually we are playing the game with the computer here. So computer actually I think all of you knows what is rock paper scissor game. um, int main um, wait just a second, I will take again from ivo stream, I will take and I will explain. Like this you can create any game, okay. We will play with the computer and we will see. Okay, here I will explain the code once. Here what we are doing means we are playing with the computer. So computer will choose either rock, either scissor, or it will choose either paper, okay. So if computer choose rock and we will choose paper, then who will win actually? So rock will win, okay. In rock and paper, rock will win, okay. If the computer chosen scissor and if we choose paper, then computer will win. So like this we will play, okay. So how we are doing means with the help of rand will generate a random number from 0 to 2. So 0 to if 0 is like it will print it will rand will generate either 0 or 1 or 2, okay. It will generate either 0 or 1 or 2. It will randomly generate. Sometimes it will generate 1, sometimes it will generate 2, sometimes it will generate 3, okay. What we are doing means if inside move we got 0, if rand function is generating 0, then inside move we will get 0, right? So if move equal to 0, then we are taking the computer choice as paper, okay. We are taking it as paper. If computer is choosing 1, if inside move we got 1 with the help of rand function, then we got s here, okay. Else case we got r, okay. So 0 stands for paper. If the computer got 1, then it selected scissor, otherwise we got r, okay. Then what is the user choice? User choice we will take from the user here, okay. We are taking the user choice from the user here. This all the whole condition. See, we are taking the user choice, player move into the a variable. So here we are taking the user choice from the user. So if the user choice is paper, okay, then valid, okay. So paper or rock or scissor, these three only you have to give. So p or r or s you have to give this only, okay. Then what we will do means we are comparing player move and computer move. Here we are calling the function get results function. So we are calling this particular get results function, okay. Okay, so get results function will be called here. Inside the player move, for suppose you have written r, okay, and computer move, it got 0. 0 means nothing but p, right? Okay, so computer move is p and our player move is r. Okay, the r and p, so rock and paper. Rock will win, right? So here it will, so winning nothing but 1. Okay, so rock and paper, this will execute. Okay, so this will execute and we are failed actually here. Okay, so okay, so -1 will be written. Okay, so -1 means fail. Okay, 1 means pass. Okay, so like this it will execute. Okay, so we have called that particular function there. So I will once execute this and you will understand. Hmm, wait. Yeah, time was not declared. I think I missed something. Actually, time is not accessible. For that, I have to keep these two statements. Okay, C time and C standard lib. Okay, so these two I will keep. I will include these two. Then, okay. So whole functions concept only we have used here. Okay, so here, so enter rock or paper or scissor. I am choosing scissor here. Okay, computer won the game because computer's movies are here. Okay, so similarly I will execute again. So I will choose here as paper. Okay, if I give rps, if I don't give rps, if I give any other value, it will give as invalid player move. Okay, so you have to give any from P, R and S only. Okay, I will give paper here. Okay, your movies paper and computer movies R. Okay, so this is how you can create a game here. Okay, understood? Okay. Hmm, int main. Okay, this is the rock paper scissors. So 1 second. Actually, so actually we have created the add function right previously. So I will do that here. Okay, so int add, and it will take a comma b, and int a comma b. Okay, I want to just tell you the return statement. Only the return statement thing we haven't discussed. When coming to rock paper scissor game also, return, I will explain the return. Int c. Okay, int c equal to a plus b, return C. Okay, so instead of C out C directly here, instead of printing C directly here, I am returning that value. So so if you return any value, what you have to do here means, whenever you are calling this particular function, store it into one value. So with the function is returning some value, here it is returning some integer value. Previously I have given as void because there was no return statement. Here it is returning some integer value, so I will give the return type as integer. It is return, this function is returning some value, see, that is a integer. Okay, so if a function is returning something, then whenever you are calling that function, store that particular value into some variable here. Okay, so you have to print that like this. Okay, so a function can return a particular value as well. This return statement we have used in rock paper scissor as well. Okay, see, now the result will be same actually. Okay, the result will be same. So 7, we got 7. Okay, so 3 comma 4. So a function can return a particular value as well. So it can return a string value, or if it is not returning any value, just give int here. Okay, just give void here. If it is not returning any value, you can give void here. Okay, so like this you can go through the this thing. Okay. Hmm, okay, so I will okay, so understood. So I will give a small thing here. So like this, practice all these programs, then you will get an idea of whole C++. So coming to oops concept, so class concept we have already done. Okay, okay, so we will discuss here. Okay, so what is a class? So here class is nothing, class name is nothing but animal. So previously we have discussed car, right? So like that we have animal here, animal class here. So in animal, what are the variables here? Variables are nothing but species, age, name. Okay, so inside the car we have taken some variables. Similarly these are the variables, species, age, name. Like this we have, okay, we have these variables. Okay, so inside the class we have variables, and also we will have some functions. Like inside the car we have taken functions like brake, drive. Like that we have functions like. So this is a class consists of some variables and some functions. These functions are known as member functions. Functions inside the class are known as member functions, and these variables we can call it as a data or class variables. Okay, so inside this we have so many functions like eat function, sleep function, and an animal has a eat function, sleep function, make sound function. Okay, make sound function. Okay, like this we have different functions. Okay, so here you can create an object out of it. What is this? This is an object. So animal is a class name, space cat. Cat is an object. So with the help of one class you can create any number of objects. We have discussed this. Okay, so inside the main function you can create the object of this. So animal is the class name, and space we have a object name. So you can create animal dog as well. Okay, so dog is a object. Okay, so cat, dog, these are the objects. So you can call the particular functions. So inside this inside the class we have different functions, right? You can call those functions. So this is the class and object. So with the help of one class you can create many number of objects. Okay, so car object, cat object, dog object, like this. Okay, so one more concept is inheritance. Okay, so just give me 10 minutes. Okay, okay, inheritance. Okay, what do you mean by inheritance? Means here we have car, right? Okay, we have a car. Okay, so inside car we have some variables. Okay, and we have some member functions. Okay, so whatever the functions we have inside the class also are known as member function. So with the help of class car, actually car should be declared outside of the function, and here inside the function I will create an object. Okay, so car 1. Okay, this is an object. So with the help of this object you can call all the variable names which are inside the function. You can call those variable names, and you can call the functions as well. Whatever the functions and variables declared here, you can call these things. Okay, so this is an object. What is an inheritance? Means with the you can extract another class from a class. For suppose similar to car, similar to normal car, you want to create a self-driven car. Okay, so self-driven car also consists of same features, right? Self-driven car also consists of same features. Okay, self-driven car also consists of same features, right? Okay, so all the same features will be executed here. Instead of that you can add new variables as well, new variables and new member functions as well. Okay, actually here inside the brackets give car here. So here parent function is car, parent class is car, and child class is self-driven car. So self-driven car will have all the functionalities of the car. Extra functionalities will also be there, so no need to create these functions again. So normal these functions like driving, brakes, all are common for self-driven also, so no need to create them again. Instead of this you can create new functionalities here. So new functionalities like for self-driven you have added new functionalities, right? Only those functions you can create here. All the other functions you can access from here. So now what I will do means I will create an object of self-driven car. Self-driven car object 1. Okay, so here object 1 can access the functions of this as well. For suppose here we have function 1. Okay, so here we have void, so some void drive function we have. Okay, so this particular object is a object of self-driven car. Okay, this is a derived class, child class will have all the variables and member functions of car, access of all the variables of car. Okay, parent class, and also you can add extra functionalities like this. You can extract, or you can inherit one new class from a class. So we can use this functions also, and you can use this functions also. So with the help of object one, I can call drive as also. I can call object one dot, I can call function one also. Okay, okay, like this you can inherit. So with the inherit, what is happening here, no need of repeating the code again. These basic functionalities are same, so no need to repeat the code again. So this is the concept of inheritance. Okay, so next is abstraction is nothing but hiding the details. For suppose inside the functions we will hide some details. So here we will write some code, right? That code will not be accessible to every to all the members. Actually only the objects can access that particular function, so no other variables can accept. Only the objects of car or objects of self driven car can only access drive. So no other, directly you can't access drive here. Okay, if you want to call the drive function, you cannot call like this is invalid. You can call only with the help of objects only. So here abstraction, we are hiding this particular functions, and we are making it to access only for a valid objects only. Okay, so like this we can, this is abstraction is also a one concept of OOP. Okay, so okay, so hiding the details, and we are showing only the main details. Here inside what we have, it will be not accessible to everyone, only the objects can be accessed. Okay, so this all the concepts of OOPS. Okay, so understood? Yes, everyone understood, right? That's it. Okay, so that's it for now. Okay, so okay, so just practice the rock paper scissor game and all the code from here. Okay, so okay, okay, then understood all the concepts. I will stop sharing. Okay, encapsulation is nothing but, what is encapsulation means, like just a second. Encapsulation means we are, encapsulation is nothing but, okay, difference. Okay, I will tell. Encapsulation is nothing but, you can think as a capsule. Encapsulation, a capsule. So inside the capsule we have different different colors of tablets, right? Encapsulation, like capsule consists of different colors of objects. So encapsulation is nothing but, inside car object, inside car class, you have encapsulated variables and functions. Okay, variables and functions are closely coupled inside a car. Okay, that is nothing but encapsulation is nothing but, like variables and member functions are stored closely inside a car. Okay, inside a class, that is nothing but encapsulation. I have added more examples here in the notes as well, you will understand. See, encapsulation is nothing but wrapping up of data and information into a single unit. The variables and the functions, we are storing it into a single unit, that is known as encapsulation. Like if you see the capsule, it consists of so many different like medicines. All different medicines, like two or three different medicines will be encapsulated into one wrapper, right? Similarly, class consists of encapsulation concept, where here if you see, the class consists of variables and member functions tightly coupled inside one box. Okay, so that is nothing but encapsulation is this thing. What is abstraction means, abstraction is different. Abstraction is nothing but hiding the, mm, hiding the details, hiding the in detail things, only showing the required things. So only showing the required thing, instead of showing all the things. If you see the car, do you know everything inside the car? Inside the car you have so many functionalities, how that driving is going on, how the engine is working, all that is you don't know. You will just drive the car by doing like this, it will drive. By clicking this, brake will be applied, right? Okay, only small things you know. Abstraction is nothing but yeah, hiding the in detail things, showing only the main thing, essential things, like this. If you do, driving will be done. If you apply the brake, then brake will be applied. If you click this, then brake will be applied. Okay, you don't know the internal things, how the brake is executing, how the driving is executing. So those all internal things you don't know. This is abstraction. Encapsulation is variables and member functions into one capsule. Okay, so into one group. Okay, that is encapsulation. Okay. Okay, so polymorphism is one many forms. Okay, so one particular, if you see here, if you see add function here, so we can create add function in many forms. So add function can take int like two variables here. Okay, this is one add function. If you want to add three numbers, if you want to add three numbers, then int a comma int b comma int c. Okay, this is also add function only. Okay, but it is adding three numbers. Like that you can create add function with four also. So the logic is same. Okay, the logic is same, what you are applying, adding the numbers, the logic is same, but the functions are different, right? Function forms are different. So polymorphism is nothing but one particular thing you can showcase in many multiple formats. In multiple formats you can showcase. So polymorphism is nothing but one means many forms. Okay, one simple entity you can showcase in multiple formats. So add function we are so showcasing in multiple formats. Okay, so this is the polymorphism. Okay. Okay, then. Okay, so we have discussed all the oops concepts also. Okay. Hmm. Okay, then. um, okay, then. Okay, thank you all. Okay, you can find this document, whole document, in the description. Okay, thank you all. Understood? All clear, right? Hmm. Okay, thank you everyone. Bye. We can meet in the next boot camp. Thank you.